Welcome back! I hope you enjoyed your tornado in a bottle. This week we're going to be making slime. But first I need to get ready. Okay, now we're ready. Okay, so the things you're going to need today, some shampoo, some flour or cornstarch, either is okay, and some water, and some food coloring. Those are the required ingredients. Then some optional ingredients, oil, glue. These will help to adjust the consistency of our slime to get it to how you like to play with it. The first thing I want you to do is add about 1/3 cup of water to a bowl. Then we're going to take some shampoo. Let's measure out about 1/2 cup and add that in. Once you've added in the shampoo, that's when we're going to add our food coloring. I've chosen green, but you can choose any color you like. We're going to add about just a couple drops. That should be good. Once you've added all of the wet ingredients, let's go ahead and mix it. So keep mixing it till it gets a bit foamy. And that's when we're going to add our flour or cornstarch. Let's add about 1/2 cup. And now we're going to mix again. Once you've gotten that all mixed in, we're ready to add another 1/2 cup of flour. Okay, once you've gotten that all nice and mixed up, here's where, if you have it, I'd like you to drizzle a little bit of oil or a little bit of glue, or both. If you don't have it, that's perfectly okay, and the slime will still turn out well. Just will be a little sticky, but sticky's fun. Okay, once you've mixed in any added ingredients that you'd like to add, oil, glue, or nothing, you really want to keep mixing for about 5 minutes. So I just mixed for about 5 minutes, and my slime looks nice and thick and airy, and when I stick it in, it kind of pops. Once we do that, I'm ready to take it out. But you go ahead and do that, and I'll do a little bit more too. Okay, now we're gonna act like pizza makers, and we're gonna take our slime out, put it onto our table. It's okay to make a mess sometimes. And we just want to knead it for a while. Okay, once you've kneaded your slime for a while, you should have this nice, stretchy, goopy slime that you can play with. Look at that. It's like we're on Nickelodeon. However, I know that there's a lot of different types of slimes that people like. So if this is too sticky for you, if it's getting all over your hands, you don't quite like that, what you can do is let's add a little more oil, a little more glue, or a little more flour, or some of both. So let's try to play around with the consistency. Now, consistency is a word that means how thick something is, how liquidy it is, how sticky it is. So let's play around with the consistency of our slime. Okay, so what I wanted to do was see if I could create a slime that didn't stick to your hands as much and was more like a silly putty. So I experimented and I added a bunch more oil. And now look at this cool slime that I have. Barely getting on my hands. Really nice and stretchy. kind of ball it up, throw it across, make a little mustache. So I encourage you to have fun with it and experiment with the ingredients you have at home. Try adding things, see how it turns out. Just have a good time. Practice some scientific method by thinking about what might happen if we add glue or oil, and then experimenting and seeing what the results are. That's how I did it. So thank you very much for tuning in this week while we make some slime, and I hope you enjoyed last week's tornado machine. If you didn't, go ahead and look back on the YouTube channel for instructions on how to make tornadoes in a bottle. And we will see you next week for our next weekly science project. Until then, enjoy playing with your slime.